This is the HTP joint.
Champagne and good vibes. Las Vegas count thousands. Champagne and good vibes. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, money count thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Time to party like we just won a lotto. Smoking on that good kush. Jack car celebrate till tomorrow. Popping bottles by the poolside. I used to pull up in that hoop ride. Yeah, yeah. You should see the cars outside. Red carpet pulling up at the venue. Champagne on the menu. Spread love, y'all don't want no issue. Yeah, Icy got the diamonds in the crystal. That's what the VIP list do. Yeah, that's what the VIP list do. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, money count thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects.
That's the champagne way. That's the champagne nigga, man. We the good vibe niggas. You know what I'm saying? They ain't not even need it no more. They can go home. It's our turn.
La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Place to the bar, my drink trip is white. Drip so crazy, ain't nigga flies me. Yeah, I get money, I'm Max B Wavy. All white everything, Dolce and Gabbana. My shit so crazy, my whip so crazy. Pull up with my baby, flight to LA. The smoke on Marathon, yeah, that OG. Fly to Jamaica, then shoot up to Haiti. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, money count thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes.
Champagne and good vibes.
Champagne and good vibes.
Yeah, you already know. Yeah. Grand rising to everybody. Grand rising to everybody, man. You already know, man. We got a lot to talk about this morning. Facebook. We got a lot to talk about this morning. Facebook, YouTube, let's go.
Rest in peace, Mariah.
Cali, let's go.
Rest in peace, Ty. Still missing the Jake. I can't trust the soul, I can't. I did that before, now I'm all alone. You see me around, just leave me alone. Cause I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul. I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul. I did that before, now I'm all alone. You see me around, just leave me alone. Cause I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul. I can't trust these niggas, I don't know who gon' tell. I can't trust these bitches, they don't keep it real. I can't trust my family,
Grand rising, let's get it, man.
I can't trust nobody, now y'all know the deal.
Yo, we got a lot to talk about this morning, man. I need everybody to hit the share button, hit the like button today, man, because it got real today.
When I needed y'all the most, ain't nobody show me love. If you look into my eyes, you can see all of my pain. I look into the skies, and some nights I hope it rains. They ain't here to ride, shit will never be the same. My whole gang, I'm missing my whole gang. If you look into my eyes, you can see all of my pain. I look into the skies, and some nights I hope it rains. They ain't here to ride, shit will never be the same. My whole gang, I'm missing my whole gang. I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul. I did that before, now I'm all alone. You see me around, just leave me alone. Cause I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul. I can't trust the soul, I can't trust the soul. I did that before.
King Carter Laundry Service, LLC. We believe your time is valuable and your clothes deserve the royal treatment. We're located in Providence, Rhode Island. Our mission is to make your laundry simple, convenient, and professional for every customer we serve. We proudly offer premium wash, dry, and fold services along with pickup and delivery options. My number is 401-441-2258.
This day I'm still asking God why. Man, your mama ain't the same, she ain't used to this life. I know what's hurting her the most, but I hope she's alright. I hope you know that we still care for you.
For you.
I hope you know that we still here
For you.
I hope you hear me from up there.
For you.
You can see all of my pain. And some nights I hope it rains. She will never be the same. My whole gang.
I'm missing my whole gang.
So T.I. nigga.
Grand Rising, everybody is in the building. Oh my God, we literous. We are literous. Hey, yo, man. Hold up. Grand Rising, everybody is in the building. Oh my God. Okay, let me shut that one down. Black Rain, what up, Rain? Black Rain, peace, God. Barry, Big Barry 401. 514. What's good? Julie, good morning. Miss Rhodey, good morning. Oh, we lit. Hey, all right. I got to get right into it, man. First and foremost, right? We must, as a community, as everybody, sit back, calm down right now. Look what. Calm down. This is not a war or a fight or argument with our Hispanic people. Let's get that understood, man. Let's get that understood. This is not a war against our Hispanic people, bro. Because there's some Spanish people that I love, and they love me. There's some Spanish people that everybody in this chat got love for, or that you love them and they love you. We gotta go, see, this got blown out of proportion, where people's trying to target people that don't got nothing to do with this. All right. After doing more investigation and talking to people that's more familiar with this situation, and there's a lot of things that came out that's not on that video, that's not on that podcast. There's a lot of things that came out. But the one thing that came out in the podcast that we could all agree on, I want everybody to understand, we could all agree on, this don't got nothing to do with nobody else but one person, possibly two. But this got something, this has spilled over into people becoming crazy. And I get it. I get the passion in our hearts. But we can't go and be ghetto, disrespectful. We can't do that. We can't go and put ourselves in jeopardy. We can't do that. We can't go and show ignorance. We can't go and show that. In my head, I was saying, I would love to go in there and have a conversation with the woman that owns that establishment. I don't gotta have a conversation with her now. I know somebody that is in the family. All right. Once this transpired with these families, right? These Dominican families, they separated. They went and did their businesses. Yo, we don't want nothing to do with that. We don't got nothing to do with that. We don't got nothing to do with that. They divorced, they moved on with their lives. This is firsthand, this is real knowledge. Everybody in these restaurants that right now, hey, yo, there's young women that are working in these restaurants that was babies when this happened. There's older women that are in these restaurants that never, that probably came from Dominican Republic and don't know this is going on, that don't know what happened in that restaurant. So I'm asking my chat, do these people that was either babies when this happened or in another country deserve to get us, for us to go in there and disrespect them? They don't deserve that. Point blank, period. Let's get that established. We cannot lower ourselves. We want justice for Chad, yes, but we cannot lower ourselves and put ourselves in jeopardy. If I go in that restaurant today screaming and carrying, what if they lock me up? Now I go to jail. How many people that's in these chats screaming are going to help me pay my lawyer? How many people in these chats are going to take care of my kids? Nobody. You're just going to be talked about for a couple weeks, and then you're going to be doing your bid. It ain't nobody going to be, all of the people that are cheering and clapping, ain't nobody going to be trying to make sure you all right, because they done moved on to the next topic. We got to see that. We can't stir this pot, man. I'm not gonna let my peoples, we can't stir this pot. There's one person we looking for, and they're looking for. They are looking for that man. Let the law, let them do their job. Yes, yo, shout out to everybody that made it aware, because a lot of people wasn't aware of this that happened. So shout out to us for the awareness, letting our community know the awareness on what's happening. But we got to think about it. Fuck all that. Yo, there's a lot of cold cases in our city. Why are we just talking about this one? You just want me to start talking about fucking cold cases that are unsolved in our city? I want to start making people cry. Because I cried thinking about it. I cried thinking about how many cold cases. I got friends I got so many cold cases. I got people that I've known, there's so many cold cases. Why are we attacking these people over this one, right? When we got a lot more. Yeah, let's think about it. I need everybody to sit back and let's think about all the cold cases we got in our city. We need answers for everyone. We need answers for every one of our cold cases. And you know what? It is sad. The cold cases that we got is probably black on black crime. Shout out to my Hispanic. You hear them? They riding by banging ass. You hear them? You hear them? They want to get me doing some Southside or something. You know what I'm saying? To let people know I love my Hispanic people. That's what they was riding by doing. You hear that? That was just God that just did that. But listen, in the cold cases we got in our city, it's black on black. Why we ain't asking for them? I'm not gaslighting, I'm just saying, that's just a point I'm making up. Like, this is not the only cold case. This is the two of diamonds. There's 52 cards in a deck. There's 52 cards in a deck. That's only one card. Let's think about this now. Let's think about if it was your family that worked in a restaurant and another black family came in there, or anybody came in there going crazy. We got to think about that. Because when I first seen it, I felt it, and I posted it, and I said, I love my people because of their passion. Our passion. We are passionate people. But we can't let our passion oversee stupidity. We can't let our passion oversee and make us do stupid things, because I do that all the time. I let my passion draw me to say stupid things and do stupid things. I'm a victim of that. I know. We can't allow that. We have to let justice take course and let them do their job. Yo, it's great that we acknowledge Chad's death, and we need answers. But what about Nye? What about Nye? This just happened 60 days ago. What about Nye? That happened 13 years ago. What about Nye? That happened 60 days ago. We not want answers? I'm just saying. Come on, we can't pick and choose. We can't pick and choose, man. How many people in this chat on Facebook, how many people are probably work with Hispanic people, work with Dominicans, grew up with Dominicans, got children by Dominicans? Come on, man. Listen, our city has always embraced our Hispanic people. That's why there's so many of them here. That's why I got love for so many of them. That's why they got love for me. So we cannot let one, I'm not even saying this is one incident publicly, make us turn our backs on our peoples, man. Them same Dominican peoples that helped you out. Yo, I'm talking about your friends. You know why I think this is getting bigger than, you know why? It's because we don't think that Dominican people or Hispanic people ride for us because they ride for each other. What's wrong with them riding for each other? What's wrong with them lying for each other? What's wrong with them lying for your family member? What's wrong with them lying? I need everybody in the chat right now to tell me if the cops came in your house and asked you to turn in your uncle, right? And some evidence right now to turn your uncle in, right? Would y'all do it? Would y'all do it? Would y'all turn your own flesh and blood in? Let's think about that. Would y'all turn your own flesh and blood in? You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Big. Good
morning, cuz. I love you, baby.
I love you too, man. I'm live on the air, and I'm watching. I love that
shit you're talking to. That's real shit, cuz.
Yeah, man. Cause and shout out to you, bro. Cause you made me. I swear to God, you did, Brandon.
I made you look at it from a different
Yes, you did. Right? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You understand what I'm saying? And I just want everybody to notice that, yo, we cannot, as blacks, Spanish, Chinese, we can't just go and assassinate a whole race because of one person.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna allow them to do that. I got Dominican kids.
Yes. Yes, my cousin got Dominican kids. He's offended. He's offended.
I got Dominican friends that was more family to me than the actual blood that I have in my life, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna allow you to try to damn a whole culture
behind one person.
Behind a couple of people, like, you wouldn't want them to do that to us?
Nah, we wouldn't want them to do that to us. No, we wouldn't. Everybody in the chat, we got to agree on that. No, we would not want them to do that to us. We would not want them to do that to us. But yes, it is a fucked up situation, Tasty Cakes. It's a terrible situation. But we cannot lose control. Hey, Brandon, I'm going to call you back. I love you, man. We cannot lose control. We cannot lose control. We cannot do stupid things. We cannot lose control. We got to learn from this. And when people saying, oh, we should have been knew Dominican people was racist. We should have been known some of us blacks are racist. Of course there's racism. Every Dominican you meet's not racist. Yes, the narrative when we was young The narrative when we was younger, was that Spanish people didn't. Yeah, but that narrative been over with. You know how many of my brothers got Spanish babies? You heard my cousin, he has a Spanish family, Dominican family. So let's stop trying to separate us. Good morning, Rook.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, man.
Glad you're touching on that, my brother.
Yes, man, because Rook, you know, I'm not gonna separate us, man. We love our Spanish people, man.
Yeah.
We love our Spanish people, man. Let's not do that. Yo, we're making our Hispanic people feel they're feeling some type of way right now. And I'm not saying, what I'm saying is they have a right to. Why are they being punished because one person? Why is somebody, why is...
That's like punishing one of us brothers for one person.
Exactly.
You can't crucify the whole Spanish community because of one bad apple.
Hey, yo, man, I want to stop real quick and I want to change tunes, but I want to just say, yo, man, I fucking love y'all, man. I swear I thought I was going to be fighting with y'all this morning. I was sitting here and I was saying to myself, damn, I'm going to have to fight with my people, man. They're going to think that nah, my people get it, man. I don't want to fight with y'all. I don't want to argue with y'all. I don't want to go back and forth with y'all. Yo, I love my Spanish people. You love your Spanish people. Stop acting like we come on, man. The girl you work with, the dude you work with is probably Hispanic. You got mad love for him. But if you're on Facebook and you're spreading hate, people are looking at you funny. You're making people feel weird. Let's not do that. Let's make him feel weird. The people that involved feel weird. Not, come on, we can't do that. And shout out to everybody that came in my chat, my inbox, everybody that posted it, and everybody that shared their view on that this morning. Because I read all your comments this morning. My big brother called me. I read everybody's comments. And I get it, and I love that we're trying to stick together. I love that fact. But I don't love the fact that we're trying to gang up on a race. Let's not do that.
You gotta get the individuals that's involved and responsible, the people that picked them up, the people that gave the ride, the people that connected the insurance money, all that. You gotta hold them accountable for what they did.
Yes. Yes, we just want the people that's accountable and to hold them accountable, man. That's all we want. We don't want nothing less, nothing else. We want to go to Grand Panada and eat. They got good food. We want to go to Zenadas and eat. They got good food. We want to go there. We want to continue to go there. We want them, man. Hey, yo. We cannot let one person dictate us, man. One person's actions should not be able to dictate. Now, if the other restaurants and everybody else started going after black, then if we seen a chain of events, then we're not letting one person to stop us from going to eat, to stop us from loving and liking our Hispanic people. We're not going to do that, bro.
We can't turn our shoulders on the whole community, the whole Spanish community, because of 2 or 3 bad apples. We just gotta hold them accountable for what they did, and they gotta get prosecuted to the fullest extent of what they did.
Yes, man. Yes, man. And I just want to say, man, I love you all, man. And that's why having dialogue in this podcast is pivotal, man. Because, it changes people's minds and views. Some people probably change, thinking of it going, yeah, man, that is rude to go up in a restaurant screaming and yelling at people that wasn't even working there, wasn't in this country. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? And salute to Elon. Salute to her. You know what I'm saying? I understand her passion. She wants answers, and I still stand with her because she wants answers and I want answers. But that's not the way we're going to get answers. That's not the way we're going to get justice for Chad. That's what I'm saying.
But she definitely does deserve answers.
Yeah, she deserves answers, man.
She needs closure on what happened to her brother to make her feel
Yes, man, she needs closure. You understand what I'm saying? She definitely needs closure, man. You understand what I'm saying? And I really believe that she's gonna get closure. You understand what I'm saying? I just believe we gotta let the judicial sit, we gotta let that just play out. You understand what I'm saying? We let the Cranston police know that we are on them. We are watching their movements. So right now, the Cranston, that's who we should have been going after. That's who we should have went in the police station we should have went in the Cranston police station screaming at. That's what we should have went after, Rook.
They botched the investigation from the start.
Yes, we should have went in the Cranston police station and screaming. Not in no restaurant. We going to that. I'm just saying.
Yes, they botched that.
I'm just saying, man. That's all. I'm just saying. That's all. We should have went in the police station and demanded answers. Yo, because a lot of us in
Podcast and what they didn't do, what they did, they fumbled that shit. That shit fucking Ray Charles could see they had all the evidence.
and shout out to everybody, man, that's making light of it, and you made light, and a lot of us didn't know this. I never knew this.
I never knew this until I listened to that podcast.
Yes, there's a lot of people. So there's a lot of people in the city going, wow, you guys are talking about it now. That shit was 13 years ago. Nobody knew about it, bro.
Yeah,
Somebody tell me who knew about this.
Cranston police, they botched that investigation because all that shit that I heard in the 5-minute podcast tells you, it's like, come on, man.
Yes. Shout out to my little brother Meatball. Because Meatball, if you go to Meatball's page, he made clear a lot of things, man. He made a lot of things make a lot of sense real quick. And somebody had to tell me, yo, listen to what Meatball's saying, Trap. Listen to what he's saying. A lot of things. Yo. You understand what I'm saying? And I rest in peace to Chad. I didn't know him. I don't know too much about him. I heard things about him. You understand what I'm saying? He deserves justice, just like to everybody else that got cold cases, though. Chad's is no different from everybody else's. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of family members right now watching this podcast going, they never gave me no closure for my son. I never got closure for my brother. I never got closure for my sister, my uncle, my aunt. There's a lot of people watching this podcast saying that right now. Like Trap, why ain't they making no big thing about my cousin? Why ain't they making no big thing about to find out who did it? Yes. We could argue that. There's a lot of people that could be mad about that this morning. Because that was 13 years ago, and this shit didn't happen in 99, rest in peace, 60 days ago, and Miss Rhodey ain't got one answer. She ain't got one text message, one answer. Come on, why can't the community stand behind that and say, as a parent, us as parents, fuck everything else, us as parents. If that was your daughter when she was innocently shot, innocently. We're not talking about a gang member or war. We're talking about a girl standing there with her boyfriend. A great student. A woman with a career. She had a whole life ahead of her. Why ain't we why ain't they telling? See, this is what I'm saying. We can't pick and choose we can't do that. We look bad when we do that. We look bad when we pick and choose, man. We look bad when we be moving the goalposts for certain people. We look bad. A lot of y'all think that y'all look good when y'all are doing that. Y'all look bad. When you move the goalposts for certain individuals, certain people, certain races, y'all move the goalposts. Y'all look bad when y'all do that. We can't look bad. And if we going after Dominican people, we look bad. It was one or two, a few individuals. How many black individuals done did some fucked up shit? How many black motherfuckers done did some fucked up shit? Why ain't I'm thinking, holding us accountable? Because of a couple black. We can't do that. We can't do that. We got to demand answers for everything. That's a smacking. And can I just say something? That's a smack in people's face. Because I thought about it last night. I said, damn, yo, that's a smack in people's face when they see people demanding answers, not depreciating Chad's death, but when they see somebody else that's 13 years ago and they ain't getting no answers. But they don't want to come out and say, yo, what about mine? I don't what but that's how, can y'all understand how that looks? And there's a lot of people that want to probably say, yo, what about mine? What about mine? I never got no answers. Mine was brutally killed. I never got no answers. There's a lot of people in my city with no answers. So we can't just... The way
this case went with the police, how they had all the evidence and they botched it. I mean, they botched fucking a 7-year-old could have fucking solved this.
Can I say this, though? Can I say this, real?
That's the answer for this. They fucking botched that fucking case from the start. They had everything in their hands from fucking day one within the first 48 hours, and they couldn't do nothing. They had the fucking car in the dude's driveway that was seen there, and nothing happened.
What I want to know is who is the other suspect, right? Right? And my thing is, there's something about this that ain't seeming right, bro. That's too much evidence. I believe that they had all of that, but I believe that Ruben had an alibi that was so solid that they couldn't mess with him. I'm telling you, I'm not saying Ruben didn't do it, but what I'm saying is, so that's too much evidence. Yo, these detectives are either incompetent, they're either on the payroll of Ruben's.
Hey, Chad, the way that interview went on the podcast, his interview where he said he went to Fall River and he drove this way and his phone was still pinging in Providence, Rhode Island, but he said he was in Fall River. Man, Trav, if that was me and you, we'd be able to put us underneath the fucking jail.
Under the jail. Under the jail. We would have went under the jail.
If we would have said we was in Fall River, our phone pinged like 2 blocks from where the kid got picked up at, and then it was over there. Man, Trav, we would have been underneath the fucking jail. That's a fact.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. Hey, Rook, man, I thank you for calling in, man. I'm going to get a few questions right now. You know what I'm saying? You got a question you want to ask or something?
No, I just wanted to voice my opinion. I'll talk with you later, my brother.
Thank you, man. Shout out to JR1s, man. When we opening back up, that's all I want to know.
Hey, we'll be back in February. We had a lot of hate, but I don't pay that no mind. We'll be back in February. You know what it is.
You already know what it is, man. Shout out to JR1s, always supporting the No Longer Trap podcast. Real talk, man. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? And always supporting, always showing love to everybody, not just his side of town, everybody. He's the #1 guy that does that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna open up by to questions right now on Facebook, and if y'all got questions you want me to read or something you want me to read out, y'all can just don't give me a lot of questions, like some long shit that I gotta read, and you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna put on my reading glasses and I'm gonna do what's right, but can you not give me something that Chief's gonna crack on me and say, oh, or Damage is gonna say, man, you read like you're 14. Fuck, you read, you know what I'm saying? Just give me something. Ask about me. I love all my people, Spanish, Black, Chinese, African. I'm not called Ma for nothing. That's a fact, Auntie Drea. Sis, yeah, they call Auntie Drea they don't call her Auntie Drea for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, yo, Drea done had every type of people she loves. Or yo, she got sons. Her sons, right, are friends with every type of race. So Drea had to raise damn near every type of race. So it touches with someone like her when she looks at her Dominican sons, because that's what she calls all her friends' friends. They're her sons. She watched all of them raise. She watched them. I know. She watched them grow up. So when she says that, that's real. That's real. They need first 48. Yeah. I was once told by an Italian client I used to take care of, if you want to get away with murder, do it in Providence. Whoa. I don't know. Oh, so they're basically saying all provinces you can get away with murder in. No, I get it, but some people are real disrespectful towards us. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And you get some I talked to some Dominicans. They even admit it. Yo, my mother used to be racist. My father. Yo, they admit it. They admit it. You get some Dominicans, I swear to God, they're going to tell you, yeah, man, our country, yeah, we didn't, they're going to tell you, man. But they don't think that now, 2026, not all of them, majority of them don't move like that. They got black girlfriends, black boyfriends. They got children's. Yo, there's so much diverse between Hispanics and blacks. It's crazy. It can't be. We go into school systems right now, right? We go in any schools right now and we go, whoever's black and Spanish, come over here. There's going to be a lot of kids. 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 Can we agree on that? There's going to be a lot of kids. So I just think we should let the law take place. We're going to sit back. We could talk about it amongst our community and let our Hispanic people in on it. Yo, we want y'all to comment. We want y'all to tune in. It's for the public. That podcast went 1 million people who don't listen to that podcast already. Everybody's giving their opinion. We want y'all to tune in and we want y'all to tap in with us. You with us. We don't want y'all to feel like, oh, we got to defend. No, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. That's what I live on, man. I don't live on that because he's my family. Fuck some of my family. Fuck some of my friends. If you don't stand on business, if you are some fuck shit and you do some fuck shit, you wrong, bruh. I don't care about all of that. I don't care about knowing you longer. If you did some fuck shit, you did some fuck shit, bro. We gotta stop that narrative. See, that's why people are so territorial, because everybody just moves the goalpost for fuck shit. Oh, because they're black. Oh, nah, man. Because they're Spanish. Nah, man. If they wrong, they wrong. And that's what we want our Spanish people to say. We want our Spanish people to thoroughly and go over the investigation, right, with their people, and then determine, yo, you's right, man. He's wrong. They did something. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know there's a lot of Spanish people that feel like they did something over there. That people are not innocent. They know that. They know that. But we're not making them feel no comfortable to say it because we're attacking all Spanish people. So they're not going to feel comfortable to side with us when we're just attacking innocent ones that had nothing to do with it. Oh, let me see. I hope no one gets hurt. Yes, that's a fact, Amber. Shout out to Amber, big sis. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little brother, Weezy. Weez done grew up in a project full of Spanish people. Weez got love for a lot of Spanish. Weez probably ate some Codolo Bolo last night. He probably ate some last night. You know how many blacks probably ate Spanish food last night? Come on, man. We love Gran Panada, man. Stop acting like we don't love Gran Panada, man. That was 14 years ago, man. I ain't know this happened. I've been eating out of Gran Panada since then. They give me a lot of meat. Mommy, mama. And she gives me a lot of salad. Mama. It's expensive as fuck, though. Y'all be killing me out of prices. Mama, no meat, beef, come on, mama. Okay, she got me. I'm not saying it don't happen. But I'm just saying I eat out of there. Shout out to all my Hispanic restaurants, man. Come on, people. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Bobby Kelly. Let me see. Let me check you out. See the video of the lady going in the restaurant. Granted, she should have done that, but who am I to tell someone how to grieve? And another thing, the lady laughed in her face. Now, I probably don't. I viewed the video, but when I see the lady laugh, I started thinking, does she know English? Does she even know what she was saying? Because her facial expression laughed like, yo, this lady's crazy. Like, she's crazy. That's it. Like, I could be wrong, and she could have laughed and been. I'm just saying. When I looked at the video, because I zoomed in on it, and I want to go in it, I'm probably almost sure she didn't understand her. But I'm not justifying it. But I'm just saying. You understand what I'm saying? Now that I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Oh, hold up, somebody got. She said, I don't think she went in there saying fuck Spanish people, but she was saying fuck the establishment and people that are standing by the motherfucker who did it. Yes, and that's another thing. But I still don't believe I'm just saying. That's my homegirl. I got nothing but love and respect for her, man. She's one of the mothers, one of the best mothers. I just told her that I've ever seen in this city. You know what I'm saying? She's straight. She stand on business. You understand what I'm saying? So she already know that. But what I'm saying is, you know, sometimes you let I do it all the time. I let my emotions and my passion oversee the respect and for everything else. All I care about is how I feel, not about everybody else and how everybody else feels. I selfish because I call myself selfish when I do that. You understand what I'm saying? I just only think about my feelings. I don't think about what I'm going to say, the people's feelings I'm going to hurt, the actions I don't think about none of that. And I think this is one of them cases. This is just me personally. I'm just saying, this is just me personally. You understand what I'm saying? And after talking to a lot of people, man, I talked to a lot of people about this yesterday. Early this morning, a lot of people. And yo, it's a nasty situation. But we gotta keep it cool, and we can't demoralize us as black people. We can't go and start doing dumb shit and make it look like what is disrespectful, these people that just emotionally and just go on. That narrative, we can't, you understand what I'm saying? Now, with the podcast out, I just hope the people in the restaurant realize what Ruben is costing them. So I just hope and then figure out where he is and realize this is opening back up. If they don't find him, their business is going to take. Yes. See? Yo, let me see who that is. Tiff. Shout out to Tiff Good Vibes. You know what I'm saying? That's great. I love that. Shout out to Tiff Good Vibes, man. Oh, I can't even heart it. I'm trying to heart you. Oh, Elon. And I did it, and I would do it again, and she was talking shit. She understood me. Oh, so she said she understood her. And yo, see, this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? She said she understood her. So, I mean, it's becoming like you understand what I'm saying? I just don't want you to get in no trouble. You are too much of a good mother. You are too much of a role model in my city. And I understand that you're passionate and you are hurt. And I'm with you. And we are with you. But yo, you mean too much to your daughter. You mean too much to the city for us to not tell you to chill. We get it though. We got your back, but we're telling you, you mean too much to this city. You mean too much to that little girl. Yo, calm down, please. We need you to keep being that great mother to that little, keep showing these other mothers how to really tune in and really take care of your kid, your home, and your peace. We need you to keep doing that. We need you to keep doing that. And I know you're hurt. I know, we get it. We with you. But don't lose who you are. Because ever since I met you, you had a beautiful heart and you show the world that you're a beautiful person and you're a beautiful mother. And now you're showing the world that you're compassionate. That's all. You're hurt. That's all you're showing. But we don't want you to do nothing stupid. I don't want you to do nothing stupid. You are my friend. I don't want you to do nothing stupid. I don't want you to get arrested. I don't want you to, no, I don't want you to do that. Voice your opinion. Go on social media. Voice your opinion. Do what you, but you don't got to do that. Don't jeopardize your morality in who you are. What you understand what I'm saying? Don't jeopardize you going to prison. Don't jeopardize people saying, yo, she's acting. Don't do that. You're a great person. You're a great person. I swear, if anybody knows her, yo, I'm telling you, yo, hit the like button. Everybody that knows her and wants her to chill out and sit back, hit the like button, man. I need y'all to hit the heart button. Tell her we got her back, man. We just need her to chill. Tell her, hit the like button, man. Hit that heart button, man. Let her know that we got her back, man. Come on, man. We can't let her crash out because she's emotional. I understand it. She's hurt. She wants answers. I understand. I'm with her. But we can't let her lose herself. She got a little girl that depends on her. We can't, as a community, as people, we can't let her do that. We can't let her do that. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, thank y'all. Thank y'all on Facebook that's putting that heart. Yo, I love y'all. Yo, thank everybody on Facebook putting the hearts and they're saying, yo, yes, calm down, sis. We got you. We got you. Don't lose who you are. You are too respected in this city. You are too respected in this city. You mean too much to this city, our community. Young mothers look up to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what please, shout out to everybody that left a heart in the chat for a like. Yo, I salute to y'all, man. I salute to y'all, man, because we must hold her down, man. We must help her, man. Yo, I remember, shout out to all my brothers that when I lose control, you guys always, that's, you know how you used to aid for me? That's what she needs. When I lose control and I'm ready to go to jail, I'm ready to get that 19. I'm ready to put that 19 to work. And Trap, no, calm down, Trap. That's all. This is what she needs from us. This is, as her friends, I need all her friends to call her and tell her what she means to them. If she's your friend, text her and just tell her what she means to you. And just text her and tell her we got her. I know she mad, but she gonna read them later. She's a smart woman. She gonna read them later. And she gonna register. We got her back. She gonna register. It means too much. She got a job to do every day. She got a job to do, making sure that little girl gets the best life that's ever. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Us as blacks. Hell yeah, thank you. She's headed to work right now. She's chilling. Yo, we love you. Yo, I swear to God, you know, I already told you how I feel. You already know how I feel. We had a face-to-face. You know what I'm saying? I got your back 1,000. But I just need you to, please, man. You know why? Because you was one of the first, there's a few women that I really dig, bro. I dig just you understand what I'm saying? Your character, everything. You know what I'm saying? And she's one of them. You understand what I'm saying? And that other women dig and other women look up to say, yo, you see how she minds her business. And she got to where she to be there. I'm not saying she always was like that because I didn't know her when she was younger. But what I'm saying is to where she's at now, that grown woman she is right now. That grown woman I see right now. That's all. I just don't want you to, and I don't want her to start a chain reaction with y'all people trying to go up in establishments. You understand what I'm saying? That's one of the main things. Because I know this is a copycat state. And people be trying to do shit. She's doing it out of hurt and hate. Some of y'all will do it out for likes and views. You motherfuckers that trying to do it for likes and views, these are the motherfuckers that I'm going to be calling out. Yeah, I'm going right to you. Whoever I see doing it for likes and views, I'm telling you, if you wasn't screaming, nothing for Chad before, you didn't know, and I think that you're doing it for likes and views. If I think you're going after my Dominican people for likes and views, guess what I'm going to do? I don't give a fuck if you're black. I don't give a fuck if you was purple. If I catch you doing some shit to my Dominican people for likes and views, I'm coming after you at this show. I'm telling you right now. You can post and do anything you want. I'm talking about you going in the establishment, causing them problems. That's what I'm talking about. You got your view to anything. You could post and like I tell people, stop getting offended on what people post. My grandmother always told me, rest in peace, Grandma. My grandmother used to tell me, if it don't apply, let it fly. Stop letting people, because I always used to get into fights. Because people used to crack on me. This is when I was emotional growing up. You said something about my sneakers because I was broke and poor. I got my actions up with fighting. And I always would have to come home and I was always have to tell my mother and my grandmother why I fought. And my grandmother had to tell me, yo, if it don't apply, he said that in anybody. Why did you? Because my sneakers was dirty, Grandma. So you're telling me that the other 25 kids that was on the bus, everybody had on new sneakers, nobody else's sneakers was dirty? You just wanted to be the loudmouth, you wanted to be the tough guy, so you wanted to go fight the kid. Is that what? Adrian, you gotta if it don't apply, let it fly. He didn't say, did he say your name? And this is what I go when I go back to that. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And that's all. I just want our people to understand that. I want our people to understand there's a lot of people that ain't got justice. I want our people to understand that there's a lot of people that are hurt over Chad's situation. But there's a lot of people in my city hurt over Nye's situation. It's been 60 days. We ain't got an answer. This is fresh. This is fresh. And we ain't got an answer. This woman is, man, I'm getting ready to meet with her. This is ugly work, man. Why we can't all stand behind Miss Rhodey? A woman that stood for this city. I seen her stand for this city when I wouldn't have stood for this city. When people was going against her and she still was trying to help. And I would have been said, fuck you. And I know her personally. I know that personally, all she do is try to put her peoples on. And then I hear some of you, she's trying to she pushes her son. Why the fuck wouldn't she? Nigga, if I could choose my child over you, I'm gonna choose my child every fucking time. Idiot. Idiot. What parent will not choose their child? Will not try to push their child before they push anybody else? Come on, man. Some of y'all get your fucking minds right. Realize what you're fighting over. Realize what you're mad at somebody over. Realize that shit. And look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture of things. We never looking at the bigger picture. And I'm guilty. You know how many times people be like, yo, Trap, Why you just didn't wait to find out what happened? Why you just flip out because you're mad? Why? Why did you do it, Trap? Yeah, but I read that part and yeah, but Trap is your side, their side, and the truth. You ever heard of that? Did you ever hear of that? Your side, their side, and the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, then you got to look at all the whole narrative of this. Why all of a sudden are they bringing this up? I need to know this. There was things that was, last night, a lot of things came to my mind because I never knew about this. I never knew somebody got burnt. I never knew this, none. But why are they bringing this up right now? Can somebody tell me in the chat why this was even brought back up? Are they hot on his trail? What brought this? What made this podcast? Did this podcast just do this? What was the date on the podcast that they filmed this? Does anybody know? Shout out to my brother Dobie D. I need some people to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to everybody, man. I love you guys, man. We made her calm down. I'm glad she really thought about. She's on her way to work, going to get that money. One thing she lets us know every day, I'm going to work, and she lets us know when she clocks out. God damn it, she going to make steak tips and mashed potatoes and green beans. You know, she posts all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? But yo, shout out to y'all, man, for because I didn't just make her calm her down. We all did, man. All them hots in the chat, everybody, all them great comments in the chat. Yo, I'm glad we staying away from negativity. Yo, all I kept thinking this morning after I talked to my big brother, because I was saying, I kept saying to myself, like, damn, I gotta G up. I'm gonna have to go at it with people in the chat, but they're gonna have to feel how I feel. They're gonna feel how I feel. I don't care about they're gonna feel how I feel. This is my auditorium. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to hear how I feel. And if I gotta go back and forth with y'all with it, so be it. That's what I came up with. But I didn't have to, because I'm glad my city, my peers, the people that I look up to. Shout out to everybody that came in my inbox. I probably didn't read your text and write back to you, but I scanned through it. I seen how you feel. I love you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what this podcast is for. You know what I'm saying? This is a community podcast, and I'm tired of people always trying to dictate my podcast. Stop fucking trying to dictate my podcast and tell me what the fuck my podcast is. I'm the fucking boss here. Stay the fuck up. You don't gotta come. You don't gotta log on. You can get the fuck off. You ain't been supporting me. You ain't even bought a t-shirt or a hoodie. Shout out to everybody that got a No Longer Trap podcast hoodie and t-shirt in their house. I don't even care if you supported me and you bought it and you gave it to somebody. Salute to you, man. I appreciate it every time you said, yo, Trap, man, let me get one of them. Shout out to everybody that's on standby. I got you. As soon as they're pressed up, I got a list. I got you. You understand what I'm saying? For real, man, support goes a long way. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to thank everybody. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a podcast about the case. It's a cold case podcast that talk about cold cases across the country. That's just happens to be in Rhode Island case. Yes. I had to tell people that yesterday, Damage. See, my big brother had to come and put the proper words so y'all can see it. But I had to say that yesterday to people. They're like, yo, I'm only talking about what other podcasters are talking about, but it just happened that it's in our city. If this was a case in another city, all of y'all would be going, oh my God, that's everybody would be. But seeing that it's in our city, it hit a nerve. It hit a nerve, that's all. That's all. It hit a nerve, and we gonna move on. You understand what I'm saying? We not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother TJ Source. You already know. Thank you, brother. Thank everybody, man, for their words of encouragement, man. Yo, these last couple of days, yo, I seen that. Y'all gave me the energy. The energy I ain't even have. Y'all gave me the energy from all them inboxes telling me, yo, man, you can't let nobody play with your, I let y'all play, I let a lot of y'all play with my mental for a lot of years. Cause I ain't know how to deal with certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't faced with certain shit and I ain't know, I've been in prison my whole life and I didn't know how to deal with certain shit. And I let a lot of y'all take advantage of that. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all, some of y'all play off my mental health. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all trigger me. Y'all know the places to get me. You understand what I'm saying? But I've learned, I call them blockers. I don't let y'all get under me no more like that. Pause. I do that. Chief's going, pause. You gotta say pause on that. Get under you. So I don't pause that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. I don't want to get into too much of it. But, you know what I mean? Salute to y'all. I appreciate all the love and the support. You know what I'm saying? He had the No Longer Trap podcast that me and my brother Chief get, because Chief gets a lot too. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Adobe D, when are you coming up here? Yo, when I ever get my brother Dewan up here, I'm going to have to censor it. Because Dewan's going to get crazy. You know Dewan. Everybody knows how me and Dewan. It's my brother. I love him to death. I go all the way to the grave with him. I swear to you. All the way to the grave, man. This is where me and him are. We go to the grave. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie. But, hey, yo, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Yo, hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Salute to Facebook. Yo, I got Facebook lit at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning. We lit. I got 60-something people here. I got 40-something people here. And yo, we lit in the fucking city right now. You understand? I salute everybody, man. I just hope y'all tune in when I be talking about that other real shit. When I'm talking about that other shit that the kids need to hear, the other shit that we need to hear, that's when I need to be lit too. I need y'all to tap in too. No, if I'm talking about some bullshit, go ahead and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I just be rumbling. Sometimes I will just, you know what I'm saying? But yo, if I'm talking about some real shit, I need y'all to tune in, especially if you live in my community. This has got to deal with us. I ain't talking about what's going on in Hollywood. I'm talking about what's going on right here in our community. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build us. You understand what I'm saying? We got to build us. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm with people coming in here, supporting their business, letting everybody know what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people I got on my list that are going to be coming through here, letting you know what they got going on? Come on, man. Everybody, so get your pen and pad out. Get your pen and pad out, because you might want a moving company. You might want a studio equipment. You're going to go on the No Longer Trap podcast and remember, go, yo, I remember Trap had homeboy on there. Yeah, homegirl on there. She was selling. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh, hold up. I got to read this one. I'm sorry. Something needs to happen, and blacks do need to press the issue and go hard on them, because, baby, they took over Providence to the point where they own the street, changed the name. Every business is owned by them in the black community. Something needs to go down. All right, so first and foremost, the black community, let them do that. Don't. Why are we going to go after people that's trying to flourish, that seen an opportunity and said, yo, I'm going to take it? Us as blacks, you know how much money we done went through and we seen, and we ain't try to buy no property? I'm just saying, people said this to me. I felt like you did. And somebody had to check me and say, nah, Trap, you can't get mad at them for buying. Yo, they seen an opportunity. You can't get mad at them for seizing the opportunity. They seized the opportunity to buy all these buildings. We had a chance. We was too busy buying jewelry. We was too busy buying 410 EVs, spending our money at George's. We was too busy spending our money down at the malls and Gellers, buying $250 Jordans. When them Spanish dudes was wearing the beat down Nikes and stuff from Mendez Market, we was cracking out because we had Jordans. Yeah, but they were saving their money to buy buildings. We were saving our money to buy some gas smoke or to buy a Cuddy. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that we don't need to get it together, but I'm just saying that's what we was doing. So we can't get mad. So what happens if we move to Mars, right? When we get on Mars, the Spanish dudes start buying property in Mars and we buying cars. So in 25 years, the whole Mars is all Spanish and we got all the cars. And can we get mad and go, damn, man, why you got all the houses, but we got all the cars? Yes, we can blame individuals taking advantage of grants that only applies to them. That's our government's fault. That's a fact. That's a fact. Where's the government take part in this? That's what I'm saying. We holding races. We holding different races. What about Chinatown? Do we blame our Asian people for buying up all the town in Chinatown? If the Asian people want to buy up all their neighborhoods so they could grow their people and further their people, right? Without causing they ain't robbing no blacks. They're not robbing. They're working hard for their money and they're buying their property. I don't get it. I need somebody to tell me that if you work hard and you buy your own property, where's the fault in that? Where's the fault in that? I need somebody. I'm going here so somebody can tell me the fault in that. That's right. Priest, they saw the opportunity and did big things with it. Yes. The truth now is time to bring it together. We smarter now have to teach our kids. Yes. Yes, and I believe that. Yes, I believe that. We got to teach our kids. We got to teach our kids We got to teach our kids financial discipline. If I have financial discipline, I'd be rich. I'm telling y'all, I'd be rich if I have financial discipline. We must teach our kids financial discipline. How are we going to teach our kids to be kings and queens if we don't teach them financial discipline? Money just don't fall off the tree and going to land in their lap and they're going to be rich. You got to accumulate money. You got to save money. We have to teach them that. We got to emphasize that in their lives right now. We got to teach them that now so in 20 years they can buy up they're buying up a bunch of property. That's what we got to push. That's the narrative. That's what we should push. Wow, because I know I had 3 Spanish contests and all I did was go to jail back to back, and they all was from the Broad area, right near all them restaurants. Yes. I bought my first house when I was 23 and still had been in jail again. It's possible to make it if you want it. Yes, that's the truth. If you want it, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? But we can't blame them people. We ain't going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, before I go, I want to say this, right? If I get hired, I just want somebody to say, am I bugging or not? All right. If the Nike Corporation hired me to work at Nike right now, right? And they was going to give me $750,000 a year salary. And I went and I hired all my friends and family, all my peoples to get in Nike to get good jobs. Can I ask y'all, am I racist or am I wrong? Before I go, I need people to answer that for me. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Can somebody answer that for me real quick before I go? If I get hired at Nike and Nike tells me, Trap, you can do all the hiring and firing. If I go and say, yo, Ronnie, Byron, Brandon, Ryan, Lazar, Dre, Derek, I get all my family and friends and I say, come on, you all working at Nike, you all got a $80,000 salary. I need to know, am I wrong for that? Am I racist for that? Yes, we had Leon. Yo, he said, yo, that's right. We had a 50-year head start and we didn't put ourselves in play to be running this shit. You're only trying to help your people. Yeah, Vanessa, but I want to know, am I wrong for that? And that's what I'm saying. Am I wrong for that? Absolutely not, Benny said. No, you get a position, you should put your people in position. That's how I feel. Yes. All right. So I just want to get a few more comments. No, you're not wrong. Just make sure you hire the right people. Facts. Jacinia, what's up? Jada says, so you mean to tell me my family wrong for being successful Dominicans? This is out of control. Like you said, there's three sides. Yes, that's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, yo, I'm glad that we all on the same page now, man. We ain't none of that. We all on the same page. Yo, just like I just broke that scenario now, how could we get mad at a certain race for saying, yo, come on, I got jobs for you. They don't know us. What they supposed to say, yo, come over here to the blacks. Come on. No, they don't know what they want. They're trying. Are you wrong for trying to look out for your people? That's what I want to know. Are you wrong for trying to look out for your people? I need somebody to tell me that. You know what I'm saying? That's what everyone does, yes. But when the Spanish do it, it's a problem. Oh, they're only racist because they... What? Picking the right friends, not everybody is ready for business. Yes, not everybody's ready to be business. So why go after these Spanish people? Because I hear people go, yo, because I used to do it. I used to go, why are you motherfuckers all in Family Dollar? Then I had to think about it. Trap, if you was in that position, would you hire all your peoples? That was the end of that. Good morning, brother.
Good morning, brother.
Peace.
Are you ready for this conversation?
Yeah, I'm ready for this conversation.
All right. The Hispanics are saturated in the Rhode Island government. A government has to have equal opportunity. Okay?
Yeah.
If you advertise only in a Spanish community, that makes you discriminatory. Okay? If you are spending advertising dollars in only the Spanish community, that's where the discrimination takes place.
So are
you with me?
Yeah, no, I'm not with you. They're saying that because they stick together?
Because they are only promoting and advertising in their community.
They're only advertising what and promoting what?
Job opportunities, government contracts. I'll give you an example. Okay?
Nah, so you're telling me that, hold up, I can't let you spin me.
I'm not spinning you.
I know you're not. So that's why I'm going to stop you. So you're telling me that the Hispanic people are taking government contracts and going in Gran Panada, I'm just using that for example, and giving the contracts to another Spanish person?
That's right.
And you're telling me the government is, the feds, everybody else is letting these people do that, and is it legit? What? Well, I don't get it. Somebody,
You're not understanding. Trap. Okay. If I say you need to speak Spanish in order to do this job, and because you don't speak Spanish, you can't do this job.
That's a fact.
Okay. So if you work at Family Dollar, go ahead.
If you're an interpreter, see, if they're asking you to be an interpreter, we need a Spanish interpreter. You got to know Spanish. But
we're not talking about interpreter in Spanish. We're talking about you work at Family Dollar.
Yeah, no, I hate that. I can't even front. I hate going to the counter but you know what I get? A lot of, yo, me no speak English. And I say, how did they hire you? And you can't tell me where the product's at. You know what I'm saying?
If you can't speak English, how do you get a job over somebody who speaks English?
But how do you know that a person that spoke English even applied for the job?
Because if you advertise it, what you advertising in? Spanish?
Oh, so you're saying that the Spanish people advertising the jobs in the business only in the Spanish community, so we don't even know that their jobs are available because they're only telling their Spanish friends.
Ding, 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 ding. Right answer. That's discriminatory.
That's definitely discriminatory. I can't go around that. But what I'm saying to you is, who's the judge and jury and police about that?
The AG.
All right, so we should be holding them accountable more than people trying to help each other.
Who's in our government? Do you get where I'm coming from? Who do I hold accountable for this shit? The government.
Yeah.
That's where I say listen, bruh. I'm not going to try to shut no businesses down. I'm saying when I talk about the MBE, okay? That's the minority business enterprise. And what I'm saying to you is when I see you only have participation for Black Americans at 2%, okay? And the people who's running that office are immigrants, let's just use as an example. Not illegal, but immigrant. And you see participation in that program in the Black community.
So other Spanish people on here said they don't agree with you.
They don't have to. I don't care if they agree. I'm doing numbers.
I need you to elaborate. Yeah, can you elaborate a scenario so they can understand? Because a lot of you know what? And this is no disrespect. This is respectfully. A lot of Dominicans that comprehending English is kind of hard sometimes. Because they be, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying. So, can you try to break it down and make us understand what you're saying? Because what you understand what I'm saying? Because you're saying basically that a Spanish person gets a job at Nike and goes only in their Spanish community and says, "Yo, I got jobs here. Everybody take the jobs."
Bingo.
That's what you're saying.
And the person who's managing Nike is Spanish.
The person that gave that other Spanish person the job is
Spanish. It's not about qualifications at that point. It's about you're my buddy, so you get the job. Forget anybody else.
Some don't have no experience but speak Spanish and get hired. I see
Bingo.
I see that a lot. Wow. People see that.
That's all I'm saying to you. And we have to hold our city, state, federal government accountable for that because that's garbage.
I have tons of Black and white friends, and let me put my glasses on so I can definitely don't fuck your shit up.
That's all I'm saying to you. We have to hold our.
She said, I got tons of Black. She said, I have tons of Black and white friends, and I heard them say put their own mouth with their own mouth. Hell nah, I ain't about to go to work at a Spanish place.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah, I'm not all right. So what she's saying is, see, she's writing all fast. You can tell she's Dominican. She's writing fast as hell.
There you go.
Shit annoying. This is and that. Stop trying to make us sound racist. Is never that. Dominicans are a mix of Blacks and Spanish from Spain. We all colors and hair textures. That's a fact. That's
okay,
a fact.
But you are hiring immigrants, people who speak Spanish. That's discrimination. You want to make it a color. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is an American versus a Latino. See, this is where they do it. That's the spin. The spin is, we got melanated people who's Dominican. Do you think Dominicans are all up in the Black community like that?
Yeah, hell yeah. I grew up in projects full of Dominicans.
Do you work for Dominicans?
Huh?
Do you see Black Americans working with Dominicans?
Hell yeah.
Where?
I used to get drugs from Dominicans.
We ain't talking that.
You said working.
You're doing illegal activity right there, bro.
I'm saying you said working. God damn it. I work with Dominicans. All kidding aside, I was only joking. That was a joke. But what I'm saying is, right? Listen. What I'm saying is, why would I go into a Dominican restaurant and that they all speak in Spanish? I don't know how to speak Spanish. Why would I go in there and apply for a job, though? I'm just asking you.
Why do you go to a white business and apply for a job?
Because they could understand me and we could work together and we could build something together. There's no language barrier there. Me working with a Spanish person, we can't build together. We can't build nothing because there's a language barrier, bro.
Okay,
how can you see the difference between that? How can you make that comparison? That comparison was crazy.
Okay, Trap, so if they speak only Spanish, I shouldn't hire them.
I didn't hear you.
So, because I speak English,
yes.
If a person only speaks Spanish, I shouldn't give them an opportunity for the job.
You speak English, and the person speaks Spanish. No, you shouldn't give that person this opportunity. How would you give that? I'm going to tell you why.
I'll never do that.
Why would you give that person an opportunity that don't speak no English?
Yo hablo español.
Huh?
Me llama Jaime. Okay. ¿Tú quieres trabajo? Okay.
What are you? I don't know what you're saying, man.
I speak Spanish, homeboy. What I'm trying to say to you is I hear people and I hear Spanish people speaking negatively about black people. They tell people like me, hey, we can't give you the job because we need a Spanish speaker. Without even notice, I understand and comprehend Spanish, Espanol. Like, that's the problem. They're judging people. And the problem I'm saying to you is if the way where I grew up, I learned Spanish because I grew up with a bunch of Spanish people who got together with each other.
All right, in New York, in the Spanish in New York, do they got blacks working in the Spanish restaurants in New York?
1,000%.
I'm just asking.
What do you mean? My sister got kids with Spanish. Like, we rap with each other in New York.
No, I'm just saying you're not from New York, though. Stop saying you're from New York.
Here we go, nigga.
No, you're not from New York. You've been here too long. You've been here 50 years. How the fuck you from New York?
Okay,
hey, come on, man. This is crazy.
Okay,
you get lost in New York.
So I should write the ACI on your back then, huh?
Yeah, I am. I was born and raised in the ACI and training school. I was born and raised in Cranston.
So why are you promoting Rhode Island then? You should be promoting the ACI.
No, but ACI is a bad place.
Yeah, I know. New York is too. But anyway.
New York is not. New York is a beautiful place, man. People love New York, man.
I grew up in gang territory. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying to you is this. You can always justify things, bro, you know? But the context about being with life, it's about, like I said, legal is legal, illegal is illegal. We cannot be justifying illegal activity, just like we cannot be discriminating against people because they don't come from where you come from.
Man, I wish that our black community would stick together much as them Spanish people do in their Spanish community.
No, that's dope. Nobody's saying it's wrong.
My Latino people, y'all are doing it, bro. I'm telling you, man. They are. I need us to do it. I need us to stop. I need all them black people that are in them hiring positions, reach down and grab a couple of us. All right? Show that you got some unity. All right? Show you, Banks, right?
Yeah.
That if we do it, we could be strong too. Y'all can't get up there and becoming Uncle Toms. Y'all can't get up there and becoming the right person for the job. And you know what's the right person for the job? Yo, these people ain't qualified.
That's where the problem lies, bro.
All of these blacks, just because I'm up here at this job, I'm this black guy at this big job and I can hire blacks. I can't just hire y'all if y'all don't go to school, y'all don't educate yourself. So I got to bring the Spanish guy up here with me. I got to bring the white guy up here. I got to bring the Cape Verdean guy. I got to bring, you understand what I'm saying? So I don't see why people can't get that. You understand what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Baricuas. You know what I'm saying? You only put a Puerto Rican flag up in there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody put your flag up in the chat then. Fuck it, man. We ain't gonna just let you put her flag up in there. Put your flag up in the chat.
Hey, don't get on Joey. Don't do that.
Hey, yo, fly your flag, man. Fuck it, man. You can love your people, man. Ain't nothing wrong with loving your people, man. Stop making people think that loving your people is wrong, bro. I hate when people try to push that narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with loving your people, man, wanting your people to succeed, man. That's what we need to do, man. And that's what I never thought like that. I'm a victim. I never thought like that. Yo, pushing another, no. Never thought like that, bro. And I know the niggas around me didn't think like that either.
So the last thing I'm going to say before I hang up, bro, is love your people. But if you're in the government, respect all people. Help all people. Stop being biased, especially here in Rhode Island.
Yes.
All right?
Yes, man.
Peace, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, man, I want to end this show, man. I want to say that, man. Shout out to everybody that tapped in today, man, because this is all over the city. This probably went everywhere, and it's tapped in, and I'm glad everybody tuned in today because that's dope. If one thing we learned from this show today is we got to love each other, man. We got to love each other, man. And that's what I wanted this show to be, because tomorrow is not a promise for nobody. You know how many friends that, they woke up, when they woke up, them motherfuckers, when they woke up, a lot of people didn't wake up. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't wake up. So we are blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same place. You already know, man. Bundle up. It's cold, man. Let's get these streets plowed and get them right, man. The streets are still not right. We got other things we need to be talking about than be trying to go after each other, man. These streets ain't plowed, man. They ain't safe. The ambulance can't get down. The police can't get down to save us if they need it. Need be. The streets, the ambulance can't get down to save us. This is what we need to be talking about. Our elderly that's in the house, the ambulance can't get down. These young boys are fishtailing on the streets, and they're moving the snow more. They're making it hotter. They're not understanding you're making it hotter. Go in Marinos or somewhere and do that. Don't do that on the streets. You're going to slide into somebody's car. I did before. I'm a victim. I slid into somebody's car doing that stupid shit. I'm trying to tell you. So when y'all see me seeing you stopping, you going, yo, don't do that. You're going to slide and you're going to lose control. You ain't got that handle like that. You be thinking, yeah, I'm nice. Nah, man, you're going to slide into somebody's shit. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, come on. I'm trying to help you out. And they didn't tell me that. They just let me slide into people's cars. You know, I'm destroyed. And I kept going. You understand what I'm saying? So somebody took an L. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say, man. But yo, man, I love you too, Steve. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody on Facebook. Yo, man, I appreciate y'all. I see y'all in the chat. I wish everybody on Facebook, man, go on to YouTube and subscribe. Subscribe now, because I don't be on Facebook every day, but I'm on YouTube every morning from 8 to 9:30. So go on there and tap in, man, and tap in, go subscribe, go subscribe. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, man, same time, same place. Peace.